What's up, guys? Seth here at Huff's Herps. I've had a few requests lately or questions about the issue that I've seen in the past occasionally where the females will sometimes get a little buildup of tissue in their scent gland area where you would have a hemipenal bulge on a male. Sometimes the females will get a little buildup of tissue in there. It's very occasional. I only see it on maybe 2 or 3 of my females out of a lot of geckos. So it's not something I would expect most people that just have 1 or 2 females to really run into, but it is something that occurs. So I wanted to put another video out there of showing how to address it, how to check for it first of all, and how to address it if you catch it early, and how to address it if you don't catch it early enough. Also, this girl had a little bit of stuck shed on a few of her toes, so I gave her a little soak. Also just wanted to mention in this video how effective a little, just very shallow soak in sauna is. You can put them in just a small, like, Tupperware tub with about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of, like, lukewarm water, very, very tepid water. Even if it's always a good idea to double check your water temp with your infrared temp gun. And leave them in there for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then usually, more often than not, those toes will come right, that extra skin on those toes will come right off. So that's a little tip there. And so I'm going to get her toes taken care of real quick, and then I'm going to go on and show you what I'm seeing on her that tells me we need to address an issue on her scent gland. So one check that I've developed with my females whenever I'm going through my racks is every single female, I just kind of give a general palpation to those bulges, just to kind of feel if there's anything going on in there. And this girl here, I feel nothing on this side, but on this side I can feel a hard structure in there. And so that's an indicator that she's got an issue. Now that little black dot is not, that's just a little freckle she has right there. But you can see how that side's a little more swollen. The little freckle makes it look even more so, but that side is a little bit more swollen if you get it at the right angle. And so what needs to be done is, I've caught it early enough that it just needs to be worked out through that pore right there. And so to do that, what I do is I start on the lower side of that bulge and just kind of put a little bit of pressure and push it up towards the vent, and you'll feel it kind of moving around in there. And then once you get it up towards the vent, if you just pull the cloaca open just a little bit and put a little bit of pressure, almost like you're maybe popping a pimple, then that piece of tissue will work its way right out, and there it is. Boom. Now you'll see a little bit of her tissue just needs to recover right there. It's gonna go right back in, and she's gonna be just fine, no issues at all. Okay, and that is the piece of tissue that was in there. Now, what's important about noticing this and getting it out while it's this size, which that's a decent sized little piece of tissue, right? She looks much happier now. She was irritated with that. What's important about getting it when it's this size is if you don't catch it this early, it's going to continue to build and build and build, and it will get to a size that you cannot express it like I just demonstrated there. You will have to get a vet to surgically remove it, which is obviously a lot of unnecessary stress on your female. So I strongly advise checking for it regularly. That way when you do find it, such as on this beautiful girl here, it's easy to address and remove without causing very much stress at all for the gecko. You can see, I mean, she kicked a little bit. She wasn't too happy about me messing with it, but she's not upset at all right now. She's not stressed out at all right now. So she obviously didn't react too badly from that procedure there. So that's what it is. That's how to notice it, and that's how to fix it if you catch it early enough. If you don't catch it early enough and it's not easily removable like that, then you need to definitely get with a qualified reptile vet and see about removal. It's a pretty simple procedure because there's just a little pocket of tissue there that they just have to cut open on the side or on the back, on the bottom of it. Now she's getting a little irritated with me. But anyway, that's the Huff's Herps helpful hint of the day for your African fat tails. Hopefully it helps everybody or some of you and can be a preventative measure for some of your geckos. Everybody have a good day, and thanks for checking in. Later.